The conference of Guyana, besides its importance on the historical context, has a great importance also in the human rights issues. The importance of this conference is because the Albanian people will recognize the right of self-determination, whether they wanted to continue to stay in Yugoslavia or to join the country of Albania, the state of Albania. In 1945, there was another important conference, which is called Conference of Prizren. Because in another conference held called Autonomy conference, which was held in Bosnia, Kosovars did not participate there. Therefore, they were in a way that they were stuck in Yugoslavia because they never participated in the conference. And when in July of 1945, the participants were gathered together in prison in this prison conference. In that conference, the Albanians were denied the previous right of self-determination of the Conference of Guyana, and then it was a martial law applied in Kosovo. A lot of Albanians were killed at that time. Among the ones killed at that time was also my uncle, who was executed without any due process of law. And also then it was forced to get back to have only the autonomous status as a region. And Kosovo, as an autonomous part of Yugoslavia, did not even have a constitution. The highest legal act that they had at the time was a statute, so it did not have a constitution. And this kind of situation in Kosovo could be found until 1968. When there was big student demonstrations held here in Pristina. And Kosovo was surrounded by Yugoslav army tanks to bring down these demonstrations. But these demonstrations gave a positive result. Because it sparked discussions to amend the Yugoslav constitution. With other words, the discussion started to enable Kosovo to have a constitution at that time as well. The first amendment, the discussion to establish the Kosovo constitution, but also 3 other constitutions from other federative bodies that we had at that time, started in 1971. The big changes we saw were taking place in 1974. When the Constitution of Social Federative Republic of Yugoslavia was changed, as well as that of Republic of Serbia, and Kosovo was given the right to have its own constitution. According to these 3 constitutions, according to these constitutions, any changes in the federal and republican constitution, I mean the Yugoslav Federal and the Serbian Republic, could be done only with the approval of the Assembly of Kosovo. Which in a way could mean also as a veto right of Kosovo Assembly towards the constitution of Yugoslavia and Serbia, because no changes could be made without the approval of the Assembly of Kosovo. With other words, beginning in 1974 until the end of the 80s, Kosovo enjoyed a greater autonomy. So it enjoyed the right to have its own Supreme Court, its own constitution, its own government, its own assembly, and to also draft and pass laws within Kosovo, with the exception of the laws that dealt with the relation to other republics as well. Practically, Kosovo enjoyed the status of a republic, like the other republics in the Yugoslav Federation. But because of the objections of the Republic of Serbia, which in the Yugoslav Federation was the largest republic and the largest nation, after them the Croats, and the third nation in the former Yugoslavia were the Albanians, could not really have the title of republic. But because of being the largest republic in the former Federation of Yugoslavia, and because Serbs enjoyed a lot of privileges in being in high posts throughout the Federation, they objected to the idea of having Kosovo to be called as a republic, as there were 6 others. But But as a compromise, we found the idea that Kosovo